Well, let's talk about our folder number 2, driver qualification file, DQ files. Well, remember, we are keeping everything for 3 years, even after termination. Everything that you collected for your drivers has to be staying on the record with your trucking company. So let's see, what are we gonna put in that driver qualification file? Well, first, of course, it's a driver application. You cannot start anything with a process if you do not have application on file. Because first, driver should express his willingness to work for your company. And he's gonna give you permission to check on lots of personal information. First, MVR. You need to do pre-hire MVR check and also mandatory annual MVR check for every driver that you have in the company. PSP report. Well, it's not mandatory, but it's very helpful. What is a PSP report? Well, every time the driver gets stopped for inspection, a random inspection, it's gonna show you the record. So it is gonna help you to find qualified drivers. Next one, Clearinghouse, the full query for pre-employment, and you can do limited query for annual mandatory check. Of course, we need to have a CDL copy front and back, plus medical card. Remember, full medical card, not just a short version, and we need to have current one and previous. We should have a social security number. We should keep a copy of that. And we need to have drug test. And of course, chain of custody form. We have to do employment verification for previous employers. And we have 30 days to finish that process. Also in the driver qualification file, we're gonna be adding road test certificate. Please do not fake them. Take your driver for the real road test. Make sure they know how to do pre-trip, post-trip, how to open the hood, how to connect your trailer, and don't do just 2-mile run. Take them on a highway. Who can do it? Person who also has CDL and who is assigned to be in charge of this road test. Let's keep going. What else should be in the driver qualification files? Of course, proof of training and all signed policies. For example, cell phone policy, seatbelt policy, policy of how to secure cargo, using EODs, knowing hours of service, and bunch of other policies which you need to have for every driver. Well, if your driver has any endorsements, you need to make sure that you do have proof of that, for example, for TWIC, for Hazmat, and don't forget about emergency contact. That form is mandatory. Even if the driver is telling you, I don't have any friends, I don't have any relatives, well, he has to find at least one person who is going to be his emergency contact. Well, if this is an owner-operator, you need to make sure you have owner-operator lease agreement and also worker compensation waiver. If they are planning to take any passengers, well, you need to have passenger authorization form, which has to be approved by your insurance company. And if you ask me, I don't like that idea. This is a big liability. Don't let them drive with their girlfriends, boyfriends, wives, husbands, and kids if they are not CDL drivers. So this is big no-no for me and people who I provide safety for sure. And if you are looking to learn more about how to build and how to handle all the folders, make sure you sign up for our upcoming trainings in June and July. And you can find us on learndispatchtoday.com. Put like, put comment, because in the next video, we're gonna go through other folders, such as truck and trailer folder, also other folders which I recommend you to have on file.